starting with today is a 96 Civic EK hatchback. The plan is to kind of give this guy a new life. I got it off of Facebook Marketplace, summer of 2020. It looked good in the pictures. I was like, oh cool, SI blue hatch. It had some funky wheels that turned out to be from a Chevy Aveo. It did have an F22B VTEC swap in it, a single cam. Ran like shit, the wiring harness was shit, so we pulled that out. Did the F20B swap in it in a day, and then drove it from Houston, where I bought it, to Tulsa, where I live. The F20B I put in would always die when you come to a stop and push the clutch in. Turned out that it had bad thrust washers and it would crank walk. So got another F20B, tossed that in there. I threw some Tames on it, just the S-Tech springs on stock struts. Put these coning wheels on it, and pretty much nothing done to the interior. It had beat up stock seats, so I put some Integra seats in it. Nothing special on the interior. It's running a stock 96 EX Civic ECU right now. I do have S300 for it. I got the Dominic Toretto special stereo here from a nice lady off of Facebook Marketplace for like 40 bucks. I've got a ton of parts for this car. The first thing I'm going to address though is the paint. So originally this was a black car that has been dipped white and orange at one time before being sprayed blue. And whoever did the blue said, I don't give a shit about what's underneath, I'm just going to paint over it. So probably hard to tell, but you can still see where a lot of the dip was underneath the paint, and a lot of areas where it looks like they just sanded with like 70 grit and called it a day. But the pros were, it's set up for FRH swap. All the panels are in pretty good shape. It wasn't gutted. And somehow, after being swapped over the course of a couple hours in Houston, made the trip all the way back to Tulsa and got like 36 miles per gallon. So my goal is to make this car back to original black, do some nicer suspension, redo the interior, make this a daily driver that I can take out, run the road course at Hallett on the weekends, and then if I want to go run the quarter mile, I could also do that. My intentions were to keep it all motor, maybe do ITBs, but that plan all changed when I came across this turbo kit. Turbonetics 60-1 Mishimoto intercooler. It's got HKS blow-off valve, tile wastegate, autometer cobalt gauges. Everything was brand new, installed on an Accord, went straight to the dyno, and the H22 that was in that car blew up. So I got a smoking deal on everything and decided I'm going to put it in this guy here, along with some nice suspension, clean interior, nice sound system, and see what we can do to bring some new life into this thing. Originally the F20B was running open header, no exhaust. I've got new exhaust for it. It had no intake, so I got this AEM that was new in the box from somebody local. Somebody ripped the AC and heat out, but they left the evaporator, so I'm going to try to get AC back in this. I'm not 100% sure if it'll all fit with the turbo and everything, but we'll find out. Heat is definitely soon on the agenda to try to get back in this, because driving into the winter, there was a couple days where I sure wish I had it. All in all, it's not too bad. Definitely worth saving. Definitely worth de-ricing and trying to clean it up. So it's off to paint today. Hopefully here in about a week it'll come back and it'll be back to its shiny black awesomeness that it was when it came out in 96. Now it does have the 99 2000 front end. which I think looks a little bit better. If it was still 96 to 8 front end, I would probably do SIR bumpers. But because it is 99 2000 and it does have the CTR wing, I think I'm going to go with CTR clone on this. I don't have 5-lug conversion, but I do have 96 to 8 spec Type R conversion, along with some staggered JDM Blitz wheels. I may put all that on there, I'm not sure yet, but we'll see. One step at a time, and today's step is off to paint and body. See you in a week, buddy.